Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and visionaries of style. Tonight, history is being written at Hotel Sky in Sandton. Welcome to the very first annual South Africa Fashion Awards 2025. In association with the World Fashion Awards and Republic Africa and sponsored by MondayRepublic.com. Title sponsor, De Chevelle Watches. Official gold sponsor, Mentos. Skin Functional. Avante Brandy. Los Locos Tequila. Black Crown. Mountain Falls. Official water sponsor, Telefonos.com. Official social media partner, VooVix TV. Official TV streaming partner and Capital Radio South Africa. Now, please be upstanding for the national anthem of South Africa. And now, let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, Father of heavenly lights, our Father of unconditional love, we bring the South Africa Fashion Awards before you this evening. We pray for every nominee and every subsequent winner at this year's awards, that it may be a transformational evening of celebration. Let every person attending tonight be covered, uplifted, and fully blessed. Through your Holy Son, Yeshua Yahuwah, in your mercy, hear our prayer. Amen. Tonight, the stage is set, the lights are shining, and history begins right here, right now. Here to lead us through a night of brilliance and unforgettable moments, please welcome your host, Samkelo Maluleke.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't you looking absolutely stunning? Welcome to the first annual of the South Africa Fashion Awards. The South Africa Fashion Awards are presented to you in association with the World Fashion Awards, broadcasting live on VooVix TV and across all social media platforms. So do get your friends, your family to watch online, and fingers crossed for everyone. What an honor it is to stand before you tonight as we begin an unforgettable evening of elegance, creativity, and celebration. So tonight, to officially open tonight's occasion, it is my pleasure pleasure to introduce a true visionary. He is the CEO and President of Republic Africa and Republic Africa International Group, and also serves as the Global President on the Executive Board of the World Fashion Awards, National Film and Television Awards, and the Global Travel Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Jordan Kingsington.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the South African Fashion Awards. How's everyone feeling? Love it, love it, love it. Look, tonight is not just another event. It's a moment in history. A moment that says to the world, Africa has arrived. And we are ready to take the center stage as the CEO and President of Republic Africa, Republic International Group, and the World Fashion Awards, headquartered in the United Kingdom, and representing over 30 years of global excellence and expanding into 15 countries. I'm honored to stand here tonight in one of our proudest homes, South Africa. Our story here did not begin just 3 years ago when we launched Republic Africa. Our story and love and support for this nation began long before, in 2018 actually, when we championed South Africa's very own Terry Petto, who made history as the first African actress to win Best Actress at the National Film Awards in the UK, which is produced by us. The same year, across the Atlantic in the USA, we honored Trevor Noah for The Daily Show at the National Film and Television Awards USA, where he shared the stage with broadcasting legend Larry King from CNN. And in 2019, we awarded South Africa's very own Amanda Laird Cherry as Fashion Designer of the Year at the World Fashion Awards in London, the first South African to receive such a title, as she stood proudly alongside Dame Mary Quint, a revolutionary designer who reshaped British fashion forever. So you see, our journey in South Africa is one of belief, it's one of partnership, it's one of purpose. It's what's natural to us. We are investing in fashion, film, music, television, media, and finance. We've invested millions in the creative industry, not just because we see talent, but because we see an opportunity for South Africa with one clear goal: to open international doors for fashion, film, music, television, media, and finance. Since then, we have seen things like Tyler become an unstoppable energy worldwide. Black coffee, an unstoppable energy worldwide. Amapiano movement, reshaping the music scene worldwide. Now fashion is next. And our mission with the South African Fashion Awards is to ensure that African designers, stylists, creatives receive the worldwide recognition that they deserve. The stage is not just a celebration, it's a dedication to magnifying, exposing, and championing South African fashion to the rest of the world. And tonight, we also have something very special to unveil. We are proud to introduce MondayRepublic.com, a new digital marketplace designed exclusively for African creators and brands. It's a platform where international buyers can discover and purchase directly from South Africa and all the other designers across the continent, safely, easily, and with credibility. So I say to every designer, every creative, every dreamer in this room, don't wait for permission to be seen. Go to mondayrepublic.com, register your store, upload your products, and announce it proudly. Because remember this, the world cannot celebrate what they cannot see. Let us make everyone visible. Today, our ecosystem worldwide spans 5.7 million consumers across 15 countries. And this year's South African Fashion Awards reached over 750,000 votes on the Telephonos.com platform. So a special congratulations to every single nominee and subsequent winner for this evening. The momentum is real. The world is watching Africa rise, and the rise begins with each and every one of you tonight. Before I close, let me share something special, something close to my heart. When it comes to business, there is no doubt that history is going to be made. We've done that for 30 years. But the underlying passion is the next generation. Our young people are the future. And it's a primary goal to nurture our future leaders. That's why next year we are investing in Republic University, a leadership academy for the next generation of African visionaries in fashion, in entertainment, entrepreneurship, manufacturing, and politics. Yes, politics. And here's what makes it different. It wouldn't be run by teachers. It will run by you. It will be run by you. Real experts, real experience, real mentorship. We'll ask for just one day a year. One day to pour back to the next generation. Because each one of us has the power to teach one. So as we celebrate tonight, remember, we're not just building an industry. We're building a legacy. We're building Africa's future together. Welcome to the South Africa Fashion Awards. Thank you very much.
Applause for Jordan Kensington. Amazing. Now, let's kickstart proceedings with our very first category of the night, Best Stylist 2025. This category shines a spotlight on the visionaries behind the scenes, the stylists who turn creativity into identity and confidence. The nominees for the Best Stylist are
the Best Fashion Influencer, sponsored by Monday Republic, are Sarah Langa, Nabila Karim, Kim Jade, Ntandokazi Mzamo, Pamela Mdanga, Naliani Uma, Mihlali Ndamase, Boiti Tulo, Bonang Mateba, Blue Mbombo.
This is actually for the Best Stylist, and we will be revealing who the winner is. So, the winner for the Best Stylist 2025 is Tobeka Mbane.
It's a brand new day, put on my brand new shoes. Yeah, I'm ready to dance, up to the floor we go.
Unfortunately, Tobeka could not here with us, but she will definitely be getting her award. And Tobeka, I hope you are watching from home because we see you, girl, and congratulations. Now, we move on to one of the most powerful categories in the digital age, Best Fashion Influencer. These are the voices who shape trends, elevate brands, and carry South Africa's style into every corner of the world. The nominees for the Best Influencer are
For the Best Fashion Influencer, sponsored by Monday Republic, are Sarah Langa, Nabila Karim, Kim Jade, Ntandokazi Mzamo, Pamela Mdanga, Naliani Uma, Mihlali Ndamase, Boiti Tulo, Bonang Mateba, Blue Mbombo.
And the winner for the Best Fashion Influencer is Boiti Tulo.
Looking for the one, put your hands up. If you're feeling heartbroken, put your hands up.
Unfortunately, Boiti could not be with us, but she will definitely be getting this one. So now we're gonna be moving right along. And welcome back to the first annual South Africa Fashion Awards, broadcasting live on VooVix TV. Tonight's celebration unfolds in two parts. So if you didn't know, now you know. So here in part one, we honor the innovators and trailblazers shaping the future of fashion. Then, after this segment, we will be all guided downstairs for part two, where we restart the evening with the moment of history, honoring tonight's Lifetime Achievement recipient. And of course, that celebration leads us straight into the official South African Fashion Awards after party. So make sure you stay with us for what promises to be an unforgettable night. And I hope you got your dancing shoes on, because I do. Our next award is one of the most competitive categories of the night: Best Fashion Icon. This category celebrates an individual whose style transcends trends, his presence inspires culture, and his influence sets the standard for generations to come. It's only fitting that this award is sponsored by a brand dedicated to excellence in its own field. Skin Functional is redefining skincare with science-led formulations and a commitment to innovation and results. Here to present the award for Best Fashion Icon is a representative from Skin Functional. Please welcome Kevin Kosa.
It's a brand new day. Put on my brand new shoes. Yeah, I'm ready to dance. Up to the floor we go.
Thank you, Samkelo. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Fashion icons not only represent themselves through being like stylish individuals. I'm just too excited. They also, shape the world. And one of the things that inspires us about them is that they don't only inspire us through the clothes that they wear, but also through how they move the world forward. Stylish, iconic, stylish. I'm so excited. Fashion icons are living symbols of creativity, confidence, as well as timeless influence. The best icon that is being, so much excitement. On that note, the nominees for the best fashion icon are.
For the best fashion icon, sponsored by Skin Functional, are Kim Jade, Bonang Mateba, Blue Mbombo, Sarah Langa, Rich Mnisi, Pamela Mdanga, Dinewo Mwekezi.
And the winner is Kim Jade.
Put your hands up, shows that you have let it go. Go. It's a brand new era. Set phone up in the air now. With it right like you just don't care. To the left, to the right. Bolivia, Miami, New York. This is set for boy. Set for boy.
Yo, guys, they put me up in Bonang. What the heck? Savage! Shout out, we love the queen. I had to write something down because nerves. First of all, the fashion industry showed up. This awards is just for us. That's amazing. And the fact that I get to look around the room and see some people that I truly respect, honor, and admire. Gert and Vicky, Imran, Christian, Amy. Oh my gosh, David Tlale is also in the room. Major, iconic. I'm going to keep it short and sweet and start by saying this award was voted for by the people. So that's kind of major, because without my community, without my amazing followers, I wouldn't be able to chase my dreams and do what I love every single day. Major. Thank you to the sponsors. We know that the industry is in a really tough time. And so the fact that so many of you guys backed us means that you see us and you appreciate what we contribute to this country's economy and to the continent as a whole. So thank you to the sponsors. Jordan, wherever you are, We know that you guys are doing massive things in the UK, but Mzansi is where it's at. It's about damn time you came here, so thank you. And finally, a massive thank you to my manager, Sean Goliath. She's watching from home, so thank you so much. That's it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, Sneakerhead wanted.
Congratulations, Kim. Congratulations to Kim Jade. That one was much deserved. And our next category of the night, our next award, is the most competitive category of the night. Well, girl, maybe I'm the one that's nervous now. Well, our journey through tonight's awards now brings us to a category that plays a role in every look that we see on stage, on screen, and on the runway. Best makeup brand. Makeup is more than just cosmetics. It is art, it is transformation, it is the final brushstroke that completes a masterpiece. The brands we celebrate tonight do more than just provide products. They provide confidence, creativity, and the tools that empower us to tell our stories through beauty. The nominees for the best makeup brand are
Best makeup brand are Chloe Beauty, Switch Beauty, Creative Glamour, Enthusiasm, Hermosa Flow Cosmetics, Lula Fox.
And the winner is Creative Glamour.
To the right, Ibiza, Miami, New York. This is Z from Y. Z from Y.
Prepared because I did not imagine for one moment that that would be possible. It is such an honor to be just nominated for me tonight, and to actually win is just amazing. And I would like to say thank you to my entire team that always stands behind me, and my family that always supports me.
Congratulations once again to Creative Glamour. Wow, it's been such a rewarding night. It's been so fun. And yeah, so our next award recognizes the brands that bring fashion into the hands of the people, the retailers who transform runways into wardrobes and trends into everyday style. A great fashion retailer is more than just a store. It is an experience, a community, and a stage where designers and consumers meet. These retailers define accessibility, shape culture, and play a vital role in building South Africa's global footprint. The nominees for the best fashion retailer are
For the best fashion retailer are Mr. Price, Ayana, Edgar's, The Fix, Fashini, Markham, Archive, Sports Scene,
and the winner is The Fix.
Goodbye to yesterday. Not gonna see you again. Goodbye to the pain.
Well, unfortunately, The Fix could not be present tonight, but we will keep this for them and send it to them. Thank you. Hey, what an eventful night. Our next category celebrates the future of fashion retail. The innovators who have taken style beyond storefronts and into the digital age. The Best Fashion E-Commerce Brand Award recognizes those who have redefined accessibility, bringing world-class fashion directly to our fingertips. These are the brands who not only understand trends, but also understand technology, making fashion available anywhere, anytime, and to anyone. The nominees for the Best Fashion E-Commerce Brand are...
For the best fashion e-commerce brand are Bash, Superbalist, YDE, My Runway, Edgar's, Duns, Mr. Price Online.
And the winner is... Duns.
Wow, my day just got a whole lot better. And if you didn't know that that is actually Dun's tagline, I'm going to read my speech. So, this brand has come a long way, established in 1978, and it was only in the last couple of years that we flipped the script, changed our strategy and focus, providing fashionable, quality products at the best prices. It was also only over the last 5 years that we kicked off our e-commerce website. And look at us now. Yes! I'd like to especially thank Lindsay Byrne, our merch exec, for the support and the leadership over the years, as well as our CEO, Johan de Kock. Running an online store is all hands on deck. So, to our merch teams, our marketing team, Pure Commerce, and Pepcore development team, we would not be here without your support each day. Thanks to the SA Fashion Awards and the sponsors, and mostly importantly, thank you to each and every one of you who voted for Duns. We did it. Yeah.
Goodbye to yesterday.
Thank you.
Not gonna see you again.
Congratulations to Duns. And our next category is one of my favorite ones, right? So this award celebrates strength, elegance, and presence in motion. Best Male Model, sponsored by Avant Brandy. We're honored tonight to have this award presented by a man who knows building a brand and redefining his path. He is a serial entrepreneur spanning logistics, renewable energy, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lonwabo Soldati from Avante Brandy.
If you're happy and you know it, put your hands up. If you're looking for the one, put your hands up. If you're feeling heartbroken, put your hands up. 'Cause your hands up shows that you have let it go.
Thank you, Samkelo. Good evening to every visionary here tonight. A male model does more than walk a runway. He becomes a statement, he brings character to garments, elevates the narrative behind fashion, and challenges norms of masculinity and beauty. In doing so, he helps define how confidence looks in our culture. The nominees for the Best Male Model are...
For the best male model, sponsored by Avante Brandy, are Lebo Malope, Denetric Malope, TJ Ngoma, Rasak Akunumi, Yuri Paleman,
And the winner is Rasak Akumuni. Congratulations.
I don't know what to say, but I'm grateful for the first annual. This is like so unexpected, but I'm grateful for this award. I've prayed for an award like this for so long because SA fashion or African fashion hasn't been properly represented globally. So I'd love to thank God, my family, and everyone, and SA Fashion Awards for,
Congratulations once more, Rasak. A well-deserved win, I must say. Congratulations, and now we move on to yet another category that is super competitive, and that is Best Female Model. A model does more than just showcase a design. She tells a story with every step, bringing life to fabric, character to silhouette, and confidence to the runway. South Africa's female models continue to raise the standard globally, proving that beauty is not just seen, it is felt. The nominees for the Best Female Model are...
Nominees for the Best Female Model, sponsored by Dish Chevelle, are Marie Noel Haobe, Nondumiso Beti, Lwandle Maluva Ngwenya, Ancelette Rousseau,
and the winner is Nondumiso Beti.
It's a brand new era. Set phone up in the air now. With it right like you just don't care. To the left, to the right. Ibiza, Miami, New York. This is set for boy. Set for boy.
Hi. Anyone hear me? Hi. No, it's great. Listen, I'm a mess, but the point of the matter is, first of all, I'd like to thank Yeshua, Hamashiach. I would like to thank Jesus Christ. Let's start there. Secondly, I'd like to thank my family, my daughter, my husband, my family, my friends, Bonisile, my community, the fashion community at large. Wow, what an honor. Let's start there. What an honor. And to every young girl watching, your dreams are valid. They've always been valid. They will always be valid. And this is true. So, yeah!
Congratulations! Congratulations, don't do this. Congratulations, Nondumiso, once again, our Best Female Model. But that is not just it. We've come to another favorite part of mine, because tonight we've celebrated the outstanding talent of our male and female models, the faces and voices who bring fashion to life. But behind the celebration of this present, it is equally important to recognize those whose journeys have paved the way and inspired generations. Our first honorary award is the Outstanding Contribution to Fashion. And this year, it goes to a woman whose courage and talent have reshaped perceptions. And the perceptions of beauty, not just only in South Africa, but across the world. She made history as the first professional fashion model with albinism in our country, and has used her platform to champion inclusivity and redefine what representation truly means. Let's watch a short video of this year's first honorary recipient of the Outstanding Contribution to Fashion Award.
Refilwe Modizele, a trailblazer, a pioneer, a voice for those too often unseen. Born in Rockville, Soweto, and raised in Johannesburg, Refilwe stepped into the fashion world at only 13 when she was featured in Y magazine. That first photo shoot marked the beginning of a career that would make history.
To do a shoot, she said her sister was involved in a shoot, and her sister was working for a boutique at the time, and they were looking for somebody who was an albino to do a shoot.
Her mom agreed. Nervous but excited, Refilwe was at last doing something that she loved.
In 2005, she shattered barriers when she walked the runway for designer David Tlale, becoming the first professional South African model with albinism to do so. In that moment, she wasn't just modelling clothes, she was modelling courage, representation, and a new definition of beauty. Her influence stretched far beyond the catwalk. Refilwe became a sought-after actress, presenter, and voiceover artist. But most importantly, she became a voice for inclusion, challenging stereotypes about albinism and advocating for visibility and acceptance. Her acting work in the short film White Gold brought global performance. She shed light on the realities faced by people with albinism, winning awards and earning critical acclaim. Never afraid to reinvent herself, Refilwe added yet another chapter to her legacy in 2025, publishing her debut children's book, Zizzy's World, Through Her Vanilla Eyes. A heartfelt story that empowers young readers to embrace difference and see beauty in every shade. From fashion spreads to international interviews, from powerful performances to the pages of children's literature, Refilwe Modizele continues to use every platform to break barriers, uplift voices, and inspire a generation. She is more than a model, more than an actress. She is an icon. Tonight, we celebrate her courage, her artistry, and her outstanding contribution to fashion. This is Refilwe Modizele.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this year's recipient of the Outstanding Contribution to Fashion Award, Refilwe Modizele.
Sure, where do I even begin? First of all, glory to God, all glory to Him, because I wouldn't be the person that I am without having Him in my life and even creating me on this earth, you know. I want to thank my mother who never gave up on a child like myself, because many parents could have chosen to to give up on a child like myself, but she believed in who I was as well as my late father as well. So this is very emotional because it's 20 plus years that I'm receiving this award. I started at age 13, and it's only 20 plus years that I'm receiving an accolade in this country of this nature. That speaks to the idea of I never looked at being seen. I looked at the purpose that God had for me, and I followed through. So I'm grateful that I stayed in the ebb of what I needed to do. I didn't look for popularity. I didn't look for talks. I didn't listen to the noise that was the noise from the rest of the world, and I continued to do what I do. So as Africa's first successful model with albinism, being the pioneer in this country and being able to be the vision that every other child sees, that anything is possible, is a dream come true. So I also want to thank, there's somebody in the audience I also want to thank, Amir Badar. When I was 18 years old, he was one of the first people to encourage me and say to me, I see you, I see the beauty in you, continue to do what I do. David Lally, the first designer to ever have me walk in this country, thank you for loving me as a child and seeing that vision through. you know. But all in all, I've always just wanted to be the beacon of hope, the beacon of a vision of what other kids can see who are told that they cannot. And today they're able to see this. So thank you so much to the South African Fashion Awards, the World Fashion Awards, for giving me this recognition. You know, you didn't give me my flowers when I'm dead. You gave me a whole nursery while I could still be able to see. And say thank you to every person that was well that has kept me going in this industry. This industry is not a nice place to be in. But I think when you stick to your guns and stick to who you are and continue to be authentic, there's nothing that stops you. So thank you very much.
Can we please give a round of applause for Refilwe Modisele? Our night is absolutely stunning right now. My heart, man, my heart. So, our next award shines a spotlight on the brands that care for the canvas upon which fashion and beauty begins, the skin. The Best Skincare Brand category recognizes those who combine science, nature, and innovation to create products that do more than enhance beauty. They protect, heal, empower confidence. The nominees for the Best Skincare Brand are...
For the best skincare brand are Skun Skincare, Fundamental Skincare, Dawn, Clear Skincare, Lilive, Skin Creamery, African Astrite Rooibos, Africology, Suki Suki Naturals, Skin Functional,
And the winner is Skin Functional.
And I'm going so far. To the stars up in the sky is where you find me. I know a lot about you, but you know a lot about me. Let's do this shit for
Another opportunity to express my excitement. I would like to say thank you wholeheartedly for the recognition. As Skin Functional, as you know, that we're a proudly South African brand, offering a range of products that are expertly formulated using effective as well as trusted ingredients. We promise to do so. And with knowing and understanding that each and every person's skin deserves to be well taken care of, as Skin Functional, we are going to ensure that that still continues. And I'm more excited than I could ever be able to express. So thank you so much. SA Fashion Awards, this is just amazing. I'm even out of words. I usually talk a lot, but now I'm like, I don't know what else to say. So thank you so much for the recognition. And this is not just only to Skin Functional, but to each and every one of you who has put their confidence in Skin Functional. We wouldn't be where we are without your support. So from me and the rest of the Skin Functional team, thank you wholeheartedly. And thank you once again.
Congratulations to Skin Functional. We also can express our excitement, We're all very excited for our next award that shines a light on bold voices of tomorrow, designers just beginning to write their legacies. Best Emerging Designer Award recognizes those whose creativity, innovation, and vision show promise for shaping the future of fashion. This category is proudly sponsored by Black Crown, a brand committed to elevating excellence and giving rising stars a crown of recognition. To present this award, please welcome a dynamic young creative who's deeply rooted in fashion merchandising and retail innovation. Kyle Morgas from Black Crown.
Thank you, Samkelo. Good evening, everyone. Emerging designers are the heartbeat of evolution in this industry. They take risks, explore new identities, and redefine what it means to be fashion forward. Their work is where possibility lives. The nominees for Best Emerging Designer are
Nominees for the Best Emerging Designer, sponsored by Black Crown, are Katlego Mokwana, Jessica Ann Shepherd, Onesimo Bam, Oyama Gonintebe, Busisiwe Buthelezi, Kinelwe Kobo, Figile Sokulu.
And the winner of the Best Emerging Designer 2025 award is Katlego Makwana.
I'm going so far. To the stars up in the sky is where you find me. I know a lot about you, but you know a lot about me. So let's do this shit for right. Do this shit for right. I don't know a lot about you, but you know a lot about me. Let's do this shit for right. Do this shit for right.
Thank you so much. I don't have a speech prepared, but thank you, South African Fashion Awards. Shout out to God. I'm a firm believer of God. He is definitely the CEO of my business. He is the creative director of Mother of Khao. So I am so grateful for this award. And shout out to my dad for being my +1 today. Yeah, and I'm truly honored because the votes were public, and the fact that people voted for me is like such a huge thing. It shows that sometimes when I'm putting in the work, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know the direction that I'm supposed to be going in, but it just proves that the work that I am doing is purposeful, and people are seeing what God has put within me. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and I am honored to be here. Thank you.
Congratulations, Katlego. And honestly, really, shout out to God. Shout out to God. Our next award honors the artists who sculpt, texture, and transform. Best Hairstylist. The nominees are...
Nominees for the Best Hairstylist are Jawed Mapoto, Bunolo Kabuza, Amina Hartley Dolph, Calvin Dagudwa, Arena Da Fonseca, Dumelo MJ Mpolo, Hair by Nana R, Julie Truya,
and the winner is Jawed Mapoto.
The excitement. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank my wife and my kids. And I'd like to thank the people who voted for me. You know, I also did not prepare a speech, but I really appreciate the South African Fashion Awards because, you know, when you are an artist, you represent hope for those who are not hopeful, you know, because our industry is looked at as like second class, you know, so at least we are playing the message that even if you are doing nothing, you can be able to make it. So I thank you for the SA Fashion Award, and we'll keep on shining. Thank you so much.
Keep on shining. Congratulations, Jawad. And moving right along. Our next award celebrates the visionaries who capture fashion in its purest form, the photographers who immortalize beauty, creativity, and the emotion through the lens. This category is proudly sponsored by Los Lacos Tequila, a brand much like great photography is rooted in artistry, beauty, creativity, and emotion through the lens. To present the award for Best Fashion Photographer, please welcome George Nicolopoulos, representing Los Lacos Tequila.
Miami, New York. This is Z from Hawaii. Z from Hawaii.
Tasting. Thank you, Samkelo. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Christy Stradom, and I'm presenting on behalf of Los Locos and George Nicolopoulos. So a photographer is more than someone who just takes a picture. They are storytellers, creators of atmosphere, and custodians of memory. In fashion, their eye decides how the world experiences beauty, freezing style in time and framing it for generations. So the nominees for Best Fashion Photographer are...
Nominees for the Best Fashion Photographer, sponsored by Los Lacos Tequila, are Trevor Sturman, Imran Christian, Basitsana Malulega, Pierre Van Buren, Eunice Driver, Lekhai Sihlako, Andile Mthembu, Brandon Burnand.
And the winner for the Best Fashion Photographer for 2025 is Pierre van Vieren.
I wasn't really expecting this. I remember like 6 or 8 years ago seeing Imran work in a gallery and being like, conceptually, I'm going to be telling those stories. And I truly think South African photographers, South African creatives, whether you're a designer, whether you're just part of the fashion industry, our history is so complex, and that means we're great narrators when it comes to the stories we tell. So thank you so much. I want to say thank you to the SA Fashion Awards. Thank you to my mom. She bought me my first camera. Thank you to all my friends that support me. And yeah, I'm a fashion photographer. Get me to shoot things, please. And free Palestine. Use your money. Use your money. It's power. Use your money. It's power. Please. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations to our Best Fashion Photographer. Moving right along. Our next category honors the innovators shaping not just how we dress today, but how we preserve tomorrow. Best Sustainable Fashion celebrates the designers and brands who prove that style and responsibility can walk hand in hand. In a world where fashion often moves fast, if you know what I mean, sustainability is about slowing down to protect our planet, respect our resources, and build a legacy that future generations can be proud of. The nominees are redefining fashion as not just beautiful, but ethical, innovative, and enduring. The nominees for the Best Sustainable Fashion are...
Nominees for the Best Sustainable Fashion, sponsored by Monday Republic, are Sama Sama, Lukhanyo Mdingi, Me and B, Selfie, The BAM Collective, Gugu by Gugu, Yarn, Morse Design.
And the winner is Yarn.
Wow, this is beautiful. When I saw them earlier, I thought, I want one of these. They're so shiny, they're so beautiful. It's really incredible to be recognized for all this work that goes into such a challenge that you face in fashion and in South Africa. So it's incredible to be up here, to be in front of everyone here, to meet you, to actually see you in person, because a lot of the time we only see each other through digital spaces. So getting very emotional. Sorry, but thank you, Samkelo. Thank you to my wife at home, my kids at home. It's for you. So yeah, have a good evening and keep following your heart. Fight what you believe in. Thank you, Wezi, for coming here, supporting me. Thank you, everyone. Cheers.
Congratulations once again to Yarn. Such a beautiful one. Our next award honors the powerhouses behind the talents, the agencies that guide, mentor, and elevate models onto the world stage. The Best Modeling Agency Award celebrates organizations whose commitment and vision create the foundations for lasting careers. To present this award, we are honored to be joined by a woman who has become a household name across South Africa. She is a model, television presenter, and influencer who rose to prominence as first runner-up in Miss South Africa 2022. And today, she's also the host of a popular lifestyle show, Afternoon Express on SABC. Please welcome Ayanda G. Tabete.
Miami, New York, this is Z from Hawaii, Z from Hawaii.
Thank you so much for that, Samkelo, and good evening to the gorgeous people in this room. Good evening. Now we know that behind every model that commands a runway or that graces any magazine cover, there's a support structure that has been there before anybody else, and that's their modeling agency. A modeling agency is so much more than just a management company. They're about seeing your vision, supporting you throughout it, and most importantly, creating a launchpad for you to succeed in your career. These agencies are helping shine a light on our models and give them an opportunity to succeed both locally and globally. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our nominations for Best Modeling Agency.
Nominees for the Best Modeling Agency are Ice Models, Boss Models, Rage Agency, Kappa Model Agency, Blaze Talents, Sync Model Management, 33andMe Talent Agency, Invade Models, Steel Model Studio, Lewis B Model and Talent Management.
And the winner is Ice Models.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Amir X, proud ICE family member for 25 years. I am honored. Woo! I'm honored to receive this prestigious award on behalf of Jane, Warren, Bissy, and the rest of the ICE model family. Thank you for celebrating me for 25 years. You've been the best. Thank you.
Now we put your hands up. If you're looking for the one, put your hands up. If you're feeling heartbroken,
Congratulations to ICE models. Really, really heartwarming. And that was ICE Models for Best Modeling Agency. And now we present the award that honors brilliance, craftsmanship, and the arts of adornment. The Best South African Jewelry Brand. These are the creators who fashions pieces are not merely accessories but legacies, symbols of identity, heritage, and elegance. To present this award, we welcome someone whose creative voice spans the stage, screen, and storytelling. She is an actress, theater director, voiceover artist, and entrepreneur, whose most notable work includes a role as Mazette on the hit series Gomorrah. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Spesihle Sisi Ndaba.
Thank you so much, Samyelo, and good evening to everybody gathered here today. Jewelry is an art form in miniature. It captures light, memory, and meaning in precious metals and stones. A great jewelry brand doesn't just create beautiful pieces. It tells stories of culture, innovation, and legacy. The nominees for the Best South African Jewelry Brand are
For the Best South African Jewelry Brand, sponsored by Monday Republic are Jenna Clifford, Lawn Beauty, Pitchalik, Dear Ray Jewelry, From K Jewelry, Ida Alshji Jewelry, Meraki Jewelry Design, Kirsten Goss, Charles Gray,
and the winner is Jenna Clifford.
goodbye to the pain. And I'm going so far. To the stars up in the sky is where you find me. I know a lot about you, but you know a lot about me. But let's do this set from life. Do this set from life.
Sure, I am so honored to be standing here tonight. This award really goes to my mom. She was a force in South African worldwide industry, and she was so unapologetic in her designs, in her character, in her entire personality. So many of you here today had the privilege of knowing her and experiencing the amazing talent that it went beyond just design. It went into her love and her care. And as a South African brand, I am so honored to be a custodian of her legacy with my sisters. And we are just so privileged to be a South African brand. We are over 30 years old, and as mentioned, we are about creating meaning and telling stories and making sure your jewelry does more than just be a beautiful symbol. It needs to carry your essence and your spirit and your story, and I'm grateful to be here among an amazing group of South African icons, and this really is for my mom. So thank you.
Congratulations to Jenna Clifford. Can we please give them a round of applause? Moving right on to our next category, which celebrates culture in motion. Best Streetwear Brand. Streetwear is not just clothing. It is the identity, energy, and a movement that connects fashion to the heartbeat of everyday life. These brands don't just meet trends, they set the tone of how a generation expresses itself. To present this award, we are honored to be joined by sports personality from the world of South African football, who inspire on and off the field. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Linda Mtambo.
It's a brand new day. Put on my brand new shoes. Yeah, I'm ready to dance. Up to the floor we go.
Thank you, Samgela. Good evening, everyone. Streetwear is more than about fashion. It's our identity. It's about the energy of the streets, the confidence of our people, and the culture we carry with pride. And the nominees for Best Streetwear Brand are
For the best streetwear brand sponsored by Monday Republic are At Club and Friends, Galaxy Boy, Boys of Soweto, Cultish, Embedded, Dirty Lolly Clothing Brand, Suhu Original, Love Light Godspeed, Butan, Soul Soul,
and the winner is Boys of Soweto.
Greetings everyone. How you guys doing? All right, shucks, who would have thought? So 2010, I decided to leave my day job as a call center agent and pursue this passion that I had. Right, didn't study fashion, but I just had a dream. Started selling t-shirts at the market. From then, I used to sell second-hand clothes as well. I did a bit of styling, but fast forward, we're here. So this goes out to all the kids in the township, because I've always, when I was working on the brand, I wanted to tell positive stories. We unconsciously connect fashion with being superficial, but there's so much that you can do and say through fashion. So we use fashion as a medium to convey positive stories. And for me, getting this, man, it's just going back to my younger self. And, you know, I wasn't crazy. You had something, God gave you that idea. And I want to thank God, the divine force, for these ideas, these unendless ideas or inspiration that I get. I'm thankful for Safa for giving me this award and the people that voted. And lastly, my parents, Boys of Soweto team. I'm not doing this alone, whether it be with staff in the store and the guys at HQ. I want to thank you all. Thank you.
Congratulations to Boys of Soweto. Can we give them a round of applause? Now, we step into a category that walks the walk, if you know what I mean. Best Footwear Brand. Tonight, we honor the makers of the soul, structure, and statement underfoot. These brands do more than just craft shoes. They shape movement, identity, and legacy. To present this award, we have a talented actor, voiceover artist, and host whose presence has sprung from our screens into many hearts. He has starred in shows like Gomorrah, Guyani, Land of Blood, The Queen, and most recently, Muvango, where his new role promises to shake things up. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Thabiso Bapela.
Thank you, Samkelo. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Oh, luckily we can not have so over pay like a slow on the summer table and Maconkwane, but I'm rebels about what it be some Faroko. Kiminata, Ukimolokwa, Nikimasenya, Luchani. Footwear is more than function, it's art in motion. Every soul tells a story, every step makes a statement. The brands we celebrate tonight are those whose craftsmanship, design, and vision elevate not only the food, but the person wearing them. Ladies and gentlemen, the best footwear brand nominees are...
Sponsored by Monday Republic are Peset, Batu, Nick Anna by Lufiano, Hibachi, Yenza Africa, Via Footwear, Veldschoon Shoes, Froggy,
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for Best Footwear Brand 2025 is Batu.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cedric Dupogo. I'm the Group Managing Director for the Batu Group. We house brands like Boys of Soweto, Avenue Exchange, Flowers for Society, Batu, to list a few. To God be the glory, because this was unexpected. Together we can shape the future, design the future, impact the future, and make sure that we build one Africa. So let's continue to buy local. Let's continue to support each other. The marketplace is big enough for all of us. The pie is big enough to all of us. Let's continue to support each other. And once again, thank you for making us who we are. You have given us an opportunity to reignite hope and create sustainable employment. You've given us an opportunity to live our vision statement of being a premium sneaker brand that all Africans can proudly affiliate with. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you.
Let's all give it up for Batu. Is that all? That's the give up for Batu? Now we honor the masters of transformation, the artists whose brushes, palettes, and vision bring faces to life. The best makeup artist recognizes those who turn beauty into art, who understand light and shadow, and who elevate every look with precision and imagination. It is my pleasure to announce tonight's presenter for this award, a rising content creator, influencer, media personality who has captured attention across fashion, beauty, and lifestyle spaces. Please welcome Munaka Mutambi.
Goodbye to the pain. And I'm going so far. To the stars up in the sky is where you find me. I know a lot about you, but you know a lot about me.
That was such a fire intro. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Thank you. Ndiva Dekwana. Do you have any vendors in the house? Thank you. You are my type. Anyways, guys, makeup is not just about putting on lip liner or a little bit of blush. It's actually an artistry. It's an art. And makeup is about enhancing what is already there. It's about highlighting the highlights and more than anything, building that inner confidence. So today's nominees are killing it because they have been in this game. They are making all these girls proud, even all the guys, all of us, the they, them, all of us, they can do it. So let's get our nominees. Who are they? Let's see.
Nominees for the best makeup artist are Steffi Kwai Knight, Nomsa Madida, Nono Lichwe, Bukamuso Dikobe, Renee DeWitt, Precious Kaba, Fanyana Masego, Vuyo Veroy,
Okay, guys, and the winner for the best makeup artist of 2025 is, let's do a drum roll. Vuyo Veroy.
I'm even shaking because I was not expecting this at all. After so many years of being nominated, internationally, in our country, this is my first ever award. And so this means a lot coming from here, to show that you guys, I don't know. Okay, I would like to thank God, first of all, and I'd like to thank my family and my clients. These people, they've been behind me. I remember COVID. We were not working. I think for like 8 months, I wasn't getting a salary, and I would get my clients would just call me and say, "Vuyo, just come and just do our makeup," and I was able to leave, at that time. So I'm so grateful for my clients, and thank you to the industry. Sawonga.
Congratulations, Vuyo. Let's give a round of applause for Vuyo. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night of celebrations so far. A quick reminder that after this segment, we will all continue the evening downstairs at the Safa Galileo Suite, where we will announce the recipient of this year's Lifetime Achievement Award, before carrying the celebration straight into the official South Africa Awards after party. I am excited because I'm a ready girl. But before that, we have another very special honor. Our honorary award is the Outstanding Contribution to Fashion, presented to a man whose name is synonymous with South African couture. Known for his daring creativity and his ability to merge cultural storytelling with global elegance, he has dressed some of the world's biggest icons. I tell you, Beyonce, to Kim, to Cardi B, to Kourtney Kardashian, all while mentoring the next generation of designers here at home. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the screen as we celebrate the remarkable journey of Gert Johan Coetzee.
Gert Johan Coetzee, a visionary designer whose name is synonymous with glamour, innovation and star power. Born in Koster, Northwest Province, Gert discovered his passion early and refined it at the Northwest School of Design. By the time he graduated, he was already turning heads, winning the High Fashion Award at the Vukani Awards and dressing celebrities for national events. In 2010, at just 22, he launched his own label, and South African fashion was never the same again. Gert Johan Coetzee became the designer to the stars. His gowns graced international red carpets worn by Kourtney Kardashian, Kristin Cavallari, Kelly Rowland and Ariana Zucker. At home, he has dressed South Africa's most iconic women, from Bonang Matheba, Pearl Thusi, Nadia Nakai and Lyra, to queens of the stage and screen, who trust his bold silhouettes and breathtaking couture. But his legacy goes beyond glamour. Gert has used his collections to raise awareness for breast cancer, gender-based violence and inclusion, making fashion not just beautiful, but meaningful. His collaboration with Tando Hoper, the model and advocate with albinism, stands as a powerful statement of representation and change. Tonight, we celebrate a designer who has dressed legends, championed causes, and redefined South African couture for the world. This is Gert Johan Coetzee.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage the recipient of this year's Outstanding Contributions to Fashion Award, Gert Johan Coetzee.
Your mic? Wow, guys, how incredible. I did not expect this. To be honest, I had something completely different in mind. Excuse me. This is so exciting, guys. To have an award show like this is really a leap into the future for South African fashion. I think it's so necessary and it's something that has long been overdue. So thank you so much. Thank you to my following. Thank you to my clients, because without them, I cannot be here. And above all, I just always wanted to give a shout out to my partner of 20 years, Vicky, that has been at my back and side. I call him my emotional support husband. He always has to be there. And of course, my parents. And nothing of this can at all happen without the incredible team at Gert Johan Coetzee. We are a powerhouse team of so many men and women that make these beautiful clothes. So thank you to all of them. Thanks, guys.
Let's all give a round of applause for Gert Johan Coetzee. Wow. And that is not our only Outstanding Contribution to Fashion Award, but we also have another one. Our next honorary award for the Outstanding Contribution to Fashion goes to a designer whose work is proudly rooted in heritage, yet boldly in its influence. He is the founder of Maxhosa Africa, a brand that has changed knitwear by weaving classic tradition into contemporary luxury. His designs have traveled the world, adorning international runways while carrying the soul of South Africa with them. Please turn your attention to the screen as we celebrate the extraordinary journey of Laduma Nkolo.
Delegates, first of all, I'd like to express my gratitude to the South African Fashion Awards for them just having the will to acknowledge fashion designers and the will to acknowledge us for the hard work that we do. I consider fashion as one of the most difficult industries in the world because you have to wear so many hats and yet have to endure the challenges that come with growing. I'd like to say thank you to the South African Fashion Awards for acknowledging me as a contributor of high impact fashion in South Africa. That award for me is not something that I do take for granted. It is an award that validates that the work that I've been doing for the past 15 years in the industry has not gone into vain or have not fallen into deaf ears. I've been seeing the impact myself, but of course, just talk and no acknowledgement is just water under the bridge. So I'd like to say thank you to my team that have been there for the my siblings who have been loyal to the vision for the past 10 years. I'd like to say thank you to Nsika that has been loyal to the vision since we met in 2012. I'd like to say thank you to all my colleagues entirely. A lot of them give off their time willingly, way beyond the paychecks that they receive every month. But ultimately, the people that I would like to thank the most are the customers that come and vote for us with their money, with their hard-earned resources, to make sure that we grow from strength to strength. Because all of this would have been pretty much useless without them deciding to vote for us. And to everyone that is there, thank you for taking your time to sit down and acknowledging some of the greatest icons in fashion. Unfortunately, I couldn't be around for the awards, even though I would have loved to. I am in Paris doing our 4th showcase at Paris Fashion Week under their official fashion calendar, and I am seeing a lot of your support into the growth of our journey. May the South African industry grow from strength to strength. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause again for the recipient of our 3rd Outstanding Contribution to Fashion Award, Laduma Ngokolo of Maxhosa, Africa. And to accept this award, welcome the representatives of Maxhosa, Abongile Kunoza and Kanya Zulu.
Wow, what a moment to be alive. Thank you, Samkelo. I'd like to greet the house at large in Laduma's absentia. And I'm literally wearing his shoes, and I feel like they're extremely heavy and big for me. At this point in time, I wish I were to raise my aunt from the dead to see this moment. Mam Lindelwa is the visionary and the founder of the brand Maxhosa Africa. I remember back in the days when there was no TV at home, and Laduma and siblings wanted a TV. So they used to actually go to neighbors to watch the screen so that they can actually watch Dragon Ball Z's and all those nice soapies back in the days, right? But now she saved up enough money to actually invest in a television. And after school one day, she went to collect them from school. She went through to a secondhand store, and she had promised them to buy them a TV. But when they actually got inside the secondhand store, they saw this knitting machine. And it was a collective decision to actually leave the TV and also take the knitting machine. And that's how the whole brand actually started. I've been fortunate to actually work on that machine. Laduma actually, his thesis, not understanding the vision, but standing here today and looking at what we've done so far, it's extremely exciting for us. I actually forgotten to introduce myself, but Samkelo did. My name is Abongile Kunoza, and this is my colleague Ukanya Zulu. Thank you so much, Samkelo. And one more thing I wanted to actually say to Jordan, messed up my weekend. I'm supposed to be in Paris. I'm supposed to be in Paris. And when David Tlale saw me outside, he was like, Abongile, what are you doing here? But I would never trade this moment for anything. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again to Maxhosa. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Imagine, said no to Paris. As we continue this evening of excellence, as the creative pioneers whose collections define seasons and whose visions propel fashion forward. The Best Fashion Designer Award honors those who bring imagination, craftsmanship, and innovation to life. This category is proudly sponsored by Mentos, celebrating freshness, innovation, and craftsmanship. And to present this award, we are honored to have with us a distinct and cultural voice. She made her mark in television as Noluntu Memela on Generations. And if you don't know her, you are too young. And continues to inspire audiences in roles in The Queen, Ashes to Ashes, and Igazi. And joining her on stage, we have Business Development Manager at Mentos, who are the official sponsors of the South Africa Fashion Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zinande Mfenyana and Brandon Muir from Mentos.
Samkelo Nkosi so much. Yeah! Malweni sangena Pagati, first annual South African Fashion Awards. Welcome, Betunani. Bekumnandi? Nibabonile? Bahle. Bayasinxibisa. Oh man, uthi fana nawe. South African Fashion Awards, guys. Njani. Kuthiwa ndithi breathe in. Dinje gumama. Dinje gumama. I am like this. I am born of this because of my mom, my dad. They chose me, banbelapha. Bathi ndingumXhosa. Belekazi ulanga umafu uqunda untaba inyukwa. Lilisela ke mliliseli. I am here to present the best fashion designer. I cannot even understand how you put this together. You know, for me, it takes artistry, it takes craftsmanship to put. Oh, Zenanda, abanemikaba. Son. Breathe in. All the time. And I think it's the consistency for me more than anything. Over the years that I've been in the industry, I've seen the consistency with everyone that has put anything for me. Bati, sake sambona ku Generations. Sake sambona ku. Have you watched Nimba? Okay. Siyafika kuhlat. Diyachata next week. My character's getting married, guys, next week. And she's a woman that so many people can relate to a character like Tumega. Because Tumega has gone through it all. She bought herself a ring because this guy ain't marrying her. This guy been cohabitating with for 20 years. Wamkhulisa umntana we sister yakhe. She comes back from overseas. Hayibo sisi. Says city, wait. So I am saying thank you so much for the honor of having to be here to present this award. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I'm just a little girl. I'm just your girl next door. I really don't know. Is those fashion awards? Betuna o breathing on Tony, they are theater from my heart. And I will always speak from my heart. And I'll always remain authentic to a brand yam. I could want brand. Hi bo. Brand. What you mean brand? I ain't no brand. I'm just Zinande. I'm just Zinande Mfenyana Feziwe Mfenyana. And the nominees are for the best fashion designer. Oh, okay. Never?
Best fashion designers are Tebe Magugu, Rich Mnisi, Laduma Ngonkolo, Gert Johan Kotier, Mzugisi Mbane, Sindiso Khumalo.
How do you even give just one person that, award? It's a tough category, because umntu uyakufila at the end of the day. Uti, zamnxibisa hlobo namhlanje. Because I feel a certain way when I look, I feel different in every outfit. Because I could be rocking my All Stars. Anyway, the winner is Rich Mnisi. Where is he? Is he here? You guys, the idol, Yam Agego. Okay, the representative guys. At least I know how to say that. I know. I did not stick to the script. Oh, Rich Mnisi kana? Sitting here. Oh. Put a cue music, Ndagaba. Senjba. Can I accept it on his behalf? Guys, Yamaz Rich Mnisi. Bamba, guess this. Did you Rich Mnisi? What can I even say about him? What can I not say about him? I'm seeing my idol, Dadu David Tlale. Hello, sir. Beauty. Same Tenango. So, for me, I just feel like Rich Mnisi has dressed all of us. Hello? Yeah, he's dressed all of us. Not only by it design one. It's an unfair category, le. Very unfair to be a winner. But I winner kaloku applauds everyone else on the category. And the winner best South African actress. Nicho ke ba abanye guys andikwazi uhamba kule nto mna. Cela uzikhule ezihlangu mna. Oh, hi sana. Oh, hi. Breathing. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And over to. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Thank you, Zananda. Let's give it a round of applause. And congratulations to Rich Mnisi. Wow, it was quite eventful, eh? And next time I wish I can just be a representative as well. And I'll stick to that. So ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of part 1 of this historic evening. But as is typical with fashion, we continue in style with part 2 at the South Africa Fashion Awards. But before we do, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey of a true pioneer. This year's Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, the man, the legend, the Dr. David Tlale.
Welcome to our world.
David Tlale. Visionary, a pioneer, a legacy etched in fabric and in hearts. Born in Vosloorus in 1975, David's journey began far from the international runways he would one day command. Raised by his mother, Joyce, in a township that shaped his resilience and rooted him in purpose. He first enrolled in auditing, seeking stability, but destiny had another calling. Drawn to fashion's energy, he slipped into classes, sat with design students, and knew this was where he belonged. In 2003, he took up the mantle, launching his namesake brand and winning the Elle New Talent Award, a turning point that set a course for greatness. His collections grew bolder, his vision grander, and the world took notice. In 2007, he walked the floor of Paris Fashion Week, bringing South African couture into global focus. Industry Africa. In 2012, he made history, the first South African designer to present a solo show at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in New York. David's design language is dramatic, daring, and deeply rooted in culture. He doesn't simply dress bodies, he sculpts stories, drapes identity, and weaves heritage into couture. But his influence goes beyond the runway. He has mentored countless emerging designers through initiatives like The Intern by David Talale, providing platform, training and inspiration. In his 20-year celebratory showcase, he honoured his late mother, Joyce, dedicating his work to her memory and inviting many young talents to share the stage. In 2022, he was awarded an honorary doctorate in arts and design from Tshwane University of Technology, recognition of a life's work in shaping fashion, culture and identity. He dedicated that degree to his mother, whose strength guided him at every step. Tonight, we pay tribute to a man who defied boundaries, who transformed South African couture into a global force, and who continues to lift others in his wake. A master of craft, a mentor, a storyteller, a legend. This is David Talale, Lifetime Achievement in Fashion.
Please welcome on stage our Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, David Talale.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Talale. Okay, get it right. It is a true honor to be receiving this award. When they told me I'm receiving this award, I was like, now I feel like I'm very old. This is it. But first of all, I'd like to thank God Almighty, who has given me the talent and the creativity that I possess, because He is the master creator. And everything that I am, everything that I ever hope to be, I owe it all unto Him. And I'd like to also present this award to my mom, my late mom, Joyce. I know that she's forever with me wherever I go. She was my confidant, pillar of strength, and a beautiful woman that raised a giant, a woman who was a daycare mother and domestic worker. And I am a proud product of Bantu education. I'm a proud product raised in Vosloorus. And also a very special sister of mine, Margaret, she's not here today, who started the business with me in 2003. She's been with me through thick and thin, and she's seen me through the good, the bad, the ugly, and the most beautiful, that we are still standing today. And I want to say thanks to my family, my other sisters here, and my family. It means a lot to me. Yeah, I can go on about family. Appreciate your family. If you still have a mom, show her love every day. Because there's gonna be a day where you won't be able to pick up that call and tell her, hi, how are you? I miss you and I love you. With love every day. And know that your mom, she's your mom. Don't call her first name, it's mom. She's not your friend, she's not your schoolmate, she's mom. You'll know one day. Over the years, I have always wanted to be the best in my journey. I have always given my all in my studies, starting from auditing into fashion, being the best student in my second year, in my third year, in my fourth year, and getting into lecturing fashion for 4.5 years. In 2003, entering for the El New Talent, not knowing that, fast forward, 22 years later, I'd be receiving this award. I've always said to myself, I only have today to give the best to my craft. And so I would say to all of us in the creative sector, do your best in everything that you do, because all you have is today. Tomorrow is no promise. If I die today, look what I got. It's not gonna happen, God willing. most of all, I want to say thanks to my team, Team David Lale. From people that started with me, people that have come and gone. It was beautiful to see Andile today, who was one of our interns many, many years ago. Today, he's a shining beacon of costume design at Shaga Ilembe. Congratulations. It is really, really good to see some of the people that trained with you do well. We have beautiful brands like Ndando XV, who has won Young Designer at the SA Fashion Week. We've got brands like Maxwell that have trained with us. We have Minamu, who has won the Mr. Price competition at SA Fashion Week. We've got Calagon, who has won SA Fashion Week product competition. So there's many talent that the House of David Lale has actually brought forth. And I am taking this moment to dedicate this award to all the brands that have come through from the House of David Lale, to say it does not only end there. You've got a bigger responsibility to make sure that generations to come actually stand the test of time and pass on the baton to the next generation. As I finish, I want to say to all of us, it is right to support local. It is very important to support local in the entire creative sector. From the clothing that you accumulate on a daily basis, ask yourself, who am I wearing every day? Because when you are wearing a South African product or brand, I'm not saying David Lale, I'm saying product. Any brand that is made in South Africa is right because it understands your body shape, your problematic areas. Okay? And as you do so, whether it's clothing, it's hair, it's makeup, it's shoes, it's photography, it's anything, you are saying to that creative, go on and keep doing it. And it's very important to support one another. And most of our workers, I mean, from Gwala Duma, I said Makosin, I did say that. Makosa brand, Rich Mnisi, Tebe Magugu, Lizan Fibers, Black Coffee, so many of us as brands, we support many families. You may think fashion is just it's a hobby. It's not a hobby, it's a business. We employ people and we employ mothers, sisters, fathers, and those people have responsibilities to take their children and their children's children to school. Same applies with photographers, same applies with makeup artists, hairstylists. We are part of the GDP of South Africa. It's very, very important. It's very important to support this creative sector. It's not a hobby. I can't say it in English. When I went to fashion school, Barry, David, uilo roka. But in Diotunga. Yes, in Diotunga, because Uktunga Oku has brought me this far today. When your child wants to be a creative, please support him or her. Because we carry a major advocacy of this country, of this continent to the world. It's time that as South Africans, we tell our stories the best way we know them. Many years ago, our stories were told on our behalf because we didn't have a voice. But today we need to tell our stories in our own way as we experience them. And the world is waiting for you. Do not let the grave be the best possessor of your talent. Give your best every day and make sure that you live your legacy. Make sure that your children and your children's children change the narrative for no one else but for the African child. God bless you all.
Let's all give a round of applause for David. That cannot be all. That really cannot be all. Wow. It's really been an amazing evening filled with the emotion, filled with the celebration. And now we, have come to the end, but not really the end. It has been an amazing journey. But like I said, we have 2 parts. So catch us back in part 2 as you in the audience, yes, and everyone watching at home honor David Lale with a surprise that he doesn't know, nor do you know. So, please do join us at our Galileo suit and you'll find out. Have a great evening and thank you so much. Congratulations to all our winners.
Put your hands up. If you're looking for the one, put your hands up. If you're feeling heartbroken, put your hands up. 'Cause your hands up shows that you have let it go. Go. It's a brand new era. Set phone up in the air now. With it right like you just don't care. To the left, to the right. Ibiza, Miami, New York. This is a set phone party. Set phone party. Goodbye to yesterday, not gonna see you again. Goodbye to the pain.